Waiting for the signal to reach YouTube.
Well, go to the show.
And are we live? YouTube, come on, please be nice. I know I'm... Okay, we are live, I think. Hello, YouTube, please be nice. YouTube, please be nice. I know I'm using freaking my hotspot, but I just hope this is just decent enough to where it's gonna have a decent stream, please. Okay, yes, it's working. Yeah! It might have a little lag and everything here and there, but it's fine. It works. It works. It works. It works. All right. So yes, we are live. Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to a live stream, which is going to be our final live stream predicting Hazbin Hotel Season 2 before it comes out in just 2. Shut up, me! Sorry, I have my video on my... So, one of the stream, I am using a hotspot to stream and everything, so it might be a little choppy. My voice might be a little delayed compared to some other people's and stuff like that, and so audio might not be the best, and my camera might be a little more choppier than usual, but it's the best I can do. But I'm repping my hoodie, my Alistair hoodie, and I also got my Fat Nuggets plushie and my Nifty plushie. Figured I'd pull these out for the stream. I'm here with Toasty, Simon, Stony, which you guys haven't seen her on the channel in a while.
Hello.
And Spirit, also haven't seen him here in a while.
Hello.
Well, it hasn't been that long since you've seen Stony because she was in a recent episode, one of the recent episodes of Welcome to Hell of a Hotel that was uploaded. But anyway. But we're here to discuss season 2 because I have a lot of predictions. There's been a lot of stuff that's come out. There's been trailers, songs, some little clips list here and there, and there's a lot to theorize about and everything. So, I know what I'm going to go ahead and start with is a good point of potential to talk about. Someone's dying this season. Like, I don't mean like redeemed dying. I mean dying.
Yeah, like not Serpentious dying.
Yeah. No, someone is dying. Anyone got any predictions on who that might?
Think it's gonna be a big character too. It's gonna be a big character.
Imagine if it's Nifty.
Don't say that.
She will, but
don't say that. Don't say that about my girl. Don't say that about my girl. Don't say that about my girl.
That would
oh my gosh. I know, but I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying imagine if it was.
I would be mad.
Nifty's going for it anyway.
Oh, that would be so horrible.
Granted, though, it would kind of make sense because, like, wouldn't Luke want to kill her since she's the one that killed Adam? Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think one of the V's will die.
Really?
Who though? I mean, it could be Valentino,
and I bet Husk will kill him.
Ooh.
Imagine that.
What? Okay, there's a lot of fanon going on.
I don't know. I don't know. It might be Angel himself.
No.
I think Husk is going to kill Valentino because.
Well, keep in mind, you gotta keep in mind though, another thing we gotta keep in mind, they are all sinners, and sinners cannot be killed without angelic weapons. We gotta keep that in mind.
Well, there would have to be a whole plot for that.
Yeah, so that's the thing I gotta think about.
Maybe
My guess is Husker.
dying.
Husk's gonna die.
My money is on Husker.
Okay, what if it can't be just like, I feel like it has to be a trade-off. It has to be a trade-off, though. I don't think it'll just be Husker.
This is the reason. This is the reason I think it's going to be Husker. I think Angel Dust and Husker's relationship is going to develop more in season 2, and it is going to have to be a sacrifice for Angel Dust.
Yes, that's exactly
But I don't think they would like fully kill him off, because then
if
people
Husker
would be mad.
dies, though, he's taking one of the people out with him. I already know it, and it's gonna be a sacrifice.
I guess that would play into the Husk killing Valentino.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If we go that way, then like let's say Husker would probably be like redeemed, and then like whoever he kills.
Well, here's the thing. I don't see that because like Husker's not there to be redeemed. He's not there to be redeemed. He's there because he's forced to be
he's there because of Alistair.
Yeah,
but like if we're going with like Serpentious logic, his whole thing was he was fighting for the team. So if he's protecting someone fighting for someone, they might consider that redemption. But
Serpentious was trying to be redeemed though.
So what So you said they just need to die by angelic weapon. What if Serpentious has something to do with giving someone something, an angelic weapon, since he's up there already? So,
well, we already know that the whole plot with it's going to basically be from the trailer. What we saw basically, it's going to be heaven and hell teaming up against the V's. Basically, is what's going to be happening. Which that's literally because like when this is something I wanted to just kind of have like a side tangent real quick. When season 2, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, so the angels are the villains and everything." Like, I never saw them as villains, and this just more confirms my thing as seeing them as villains, not seeing them as villains because they're just. Well, I always thought the commentary with Hazbin was kind of more like, moral political corruption. Moral political corruption is more how I kind of interpreted the show, because like they always think people, the lower people always think oh, the people high in power always know what they're doing, but they actually don't. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of the commentary that I kind of always got from the show. Because like
I could see it.
I don't think anyone was really painted as a bad guy in that besides Adam and Luke.
Yeah, he's got a point there.
But that's my prediction on who's gonna die.
Maybe you guys see Alistair maybe turning?
So there's a lot. There was these little character trailers they've been releasing over the past couple days. And there's a line from Alistair in that saying, he's saying I quit. So I don't know if that's like him literally quitting being at the hotel or what, but we do know we're going to see a lot more from Alistair in this season. I have a feeling a lot of Alistair is going to be him kind of doing his own thing. I don't think he's gonna be a lot with the hotel this time around, just from based on the trailers and stuff and what we've seen. That's just me personally. Now another question though is. Well, no, this isn't a question. I brought this up before. I just wanted to get other people's opinions on it. Personally, I think this is how the show should have gone, personally. I think it should have been found out that redemption is impossible, but then Charlie has to learn from that, but she still keeps trying to make people better. I think that would have been a more interesting story, personally. I feel it would have been more interesting, because even through it not being possible, she still tries to make people better, you know? I feel like it would have been a better...
But at the same time, then, I don't...
What would be the point, then?
Yeah, exactly. No one, if there wasn't even any hope for that, why would people,
keep in
anybody
mind,
that actually cared even try?
Keep in mind here, though, even from the trailer, that's so bit. No one knows that it's possible still yet. When there's a whole crowd there, they don't know that it's possible, and they're still showing up. They don't know that it's possible, and they're still showing up. I think either it shouldn't.
That Charlie only knows.
No, I'm saying either
that it's impossible.
They'll find it out in this season. I know they will.
Well, I'm saying like it would have been a good character development moment for Charlie, where it's like she gets knocked down, but she still sees good in people and everything, and still thinks people can be better, even though like the being redeemed and sent to heaven thing would have, because it would have been much better for her character, in my opinion.
She's very vulnerable.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes me think though that maybe Alistair's gonna try to get her contract.
Well, we gotta remember she does owe him a favor. She does owe him a favor. Yeah. And are we gonna see that come into fruition in this season? I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna come into fruition in season 2. I think there's already too much going on in season 2.
Yeah, later season prediction right there, though. That'd be crazy. We predict that now for season 3.
See, personally, for me, I think it'd be a really cool thing if the series kind of ends with Alistair being the final big bad. Like, I think that.
Like this is genuine. Who do you really think is more powerful, Vox or Alistair?
Alistair, hands down. Alistair, hands down.
You think Alistair is more powerful?
Alistair would definitely be stronger than Vox. But
some people are trying to use some people
Vox wouldn't be fighting so hard.
Some people try to use the logic that no, he's not. Alistair lost to Adam. He lost to Adam, an angel who had something and actually hurt him. Vox doesn't Vox doesn't have that.
What about one of the V's turning like
against it?
I think
they'd have to do something really
possible character would have to be Velvet.
Well, like what if like
it would have to be her?
Alistair turns.
I mean, yeah, Velvet is kind of already like pushed aside anyway.
Not true.
Well, here's the thing. I mean,
it sure as hell wouldn't be Vox, and it sure as hell wouldn't be Velvet.
I don't see them pushing. I do see Val and Velvet turning on Vox. I do see that happening. Because if you listened to
yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean.
No, I'm not saying them joining the hotel. No, but I'm saying I could see them maybe like banding up against him, maybe kicking him out of like of the V's, you know, like them two powering up against him or whatever. I could see that happening because
but that would most likely only. I think Vox is gonna be going too far, and I think the other V's can see that.
Yeah.
So, in order to basically get him to knock it the fuck off, they put an end to it themselves.
I want to see a powerful Vox arc though.
See, what I think it's gonna be is like, because if you listen to the song that came out early, Has Been Guaranteed, there's a lot of him showing his power move, like him, and he's saying like, oh yeah, trust me, and then he's like, and then he has to be like, he has to like stop himself, and he's like, I mean us, and the other's like, yeah, sure you meant us. So like, there's like a whole like he kind of, Vox, I think, kind of like views himself as higher than because he basically wants to become a god. It's the whole reason he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah. He's ready to drop both of them as soon as it benefits him.
Pretty much. And I do not see Velvet or Valentino going through a redemption arc, no. But I could see them turning on Vox. It doesn't necessarily make them good, but I could see them turning on Vox. Or Vox kicking both of them to the curb.
Yeah.
Maybe he kicks them to the curb and they want to get revenge on him?
Possibly. And they like the enemy of my enemy is my friend, you know? Type thing.
Yeah. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
And that could with Val and Husk, like Spirit said, and everything. They're just there. They're not there to get along. They're just there to, hey, we got.
Don't wake him up. Don't wake him up.
There you go. Hello.
Am I real?
He lives.
You're back.
Okay, yeah. Obviously, like I said, I'm using data, so it's gonna be finicky and everything.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Yeah, I was just checking the stream, making sure the stream is still going good.
You don't think they'll even tease it this season?
Maybe probably like something small at the end of the season, kind of like they did in season 1, just like kind of being like a little more like, oh,
they're just gonna keep doing that.
Yeah.
Keep doing that.
Well, I know. So I know they've recently filmed. Earlier this year they finished like all the voice work for season 3. Earlier this year, they finished all the voice work. And Vivzy Pop tweeted out on Blue Sky about a week ago or so, a character named Rue, who is a character who is that she showed off like way back before the show was even picked up, was recording lines. That they have a voice actor for her, and she was recording lines. And she's a pretty important character in the whole lore and everything. That's who a lot of people believe owns Alistair's soul. So I think that's gonna be a big thing in season 4. But see, because they said they already finished recording, and they recently said she was currently recording voice lines, so it has to be for season 4 if they already finished recording for season 3, unless they're doing reshoots, which you don't get reshoots that often with voiceover. But yeah, that's just a little thing. Back to season 2.
I basically think that Camilla's gonna die.
Really?
Camilla could die, or one of her daughters.
Yeah, she's gonna create a big giant power vacuum for the V's.
Well, here's the thing.
They're gonna want to take over like angelic.
So on Prime Video, they released like the descriptions of every episode, like the synopsises, and one of them mentions other overlords banding alongside the V's. So,
an army.
Like, who knows if that's includes who all that includes. I doubt it includes Carmilla and Zestial. I doubt it includes those two, because those two are kind of just like, we don't really like. So I doubt it's those two, but it could be any of those other ones we saw in that meeting. So
what about Rosie?
That would be.
I don't think it could be Rosie.
I don't. There'd have to be like some, like the only. Actually, you know what? I could see it. Using some threat to force her to work with them. And she has no choice.
But also, I don't really think Rosie's good. Like, I think she's kind of evil. That she does a facade.
You think?
Isn't she a really close friend of Alistair's?
Yeah.
Yes,
well,
but
yeah,
I don't think
Alistair's
good
not
either.
Alistair's not good either. Alistair is, like I said earlier, I think Alistair's.
This is hell we're talking about. No one is good here except for Charlie.
You know what I mean? Like,
You know what
they
mean.
consider good or bad. in the show context.
You know what she meant.
Well,
Yeah, but no, Rosie, I don't know. Rosie just kind of throws me off. Like, I love her, but like, it's the smiles, it's the whole weird cannibal townness. It just seems like she's very fake.
You know, that's not that bad of an.
I still don't see it.
You don't see it.
I'm not saying it's bad, but I don't see it.
She's one of the only other overlords that Alistair likes. I don't know. I think Toasty's got a point here. I never thought about it, but I think Toasty's got a point.
And think about it. She's like this Victorian women. They're like, I don't know, they're known for that. They're kind of known for being a little backstabbing things. They're all sweet and nice.
But
if they want something for themselves or some shit, they're gonna be like,
what would she want from Vox?
Yeah, that's the thing. You would have to.
Well, no, it's not wanting anything from Vox. Yeah. But I think if there was anything with Vox, she'd be because we already know there was one of the clips. Alistair gets captured by Vox. He gets captured. So it could be something like that, threatening his life or something like that. Like, hey, you help us with this whole uprising we're trying to do, or I'm gonna kill Alistair. Like, and everything, or something like that. There are multiple angles. There are
like a hostage situation.
Yeah, there are multiple angles you can take it. Which, by the way,
when you think about it, Alistair could own Rosie.
No, she's an overlord. Overlords don't own overlords.
What?
Once they're owned, they lose their overlord status.
Be like portraying as one.
I don't think that's how. I don't think so. I think that's a stretch. Because
I don't know, bro.
Because remember, Husker was an overlord.
I did hear.
I don't know. There was a theory for a while that Rosie owned Alistair, and I was like, what?
That is so dumb.
I thought it was Lilith. I thought the rumor was Lilith owned Alistair.
That's one of the theories.
No, I think it was like.
See,
I think it was from like a leak, and people thought that's what it meant.
Hey, don't bring up no leaks. No leaks. No leaks. Don't bring up no leaks. The whole thing is about.
I don't know. That's just something I saw once.
Well, no. Lilith is a theory that a lot of people have, but their only logic for that is because Alistair hates Lucifer, and that the 7-year thing. Because she's been gone for 7 years and Alistair disappeared 7 years ago. So that's what most people that used that. I think that's a purposeful red herring though. I don't think Lilith owns his soul. There's also a theory that the Lilith we see at the end of season 1 isn't actually Lilith. That's a theory. I've heard that. I don't know if I believe the theory that it's not her, but like, because if it's not her, even the people in heaven that know she's there thinks it's her, because she does call Charlie her daughter and everything. So I think that theory is a little reaching that it's not her, but. Who knows? It could be. It could not be her. It could be. My whole question is: we know we're.
How long are the episodes?
That's just a theory. A game theory.
I imagine they're going to be about the same. Which is weird because I heard. I don't know if every episode's going to be like this. But I know for a fact one episode, it's confirmed, is going to have. Every episode had 2 songs. There's one episode, at least one.
Yeah, no, I heard they're extending the song.
There's one episode that I know for a fact has 3. And the entire soundtrack was not released, but like the number of songs, I think it was 19. I think there's 19 songs in the season. So, and that's like 8 episodes. So that's like, because like if season 2 had so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18. Well, if that's the case, if it's 19, like I'm remembering, then that's only one more song than season 2. I mean, season 1.
Yeah, it's just like 3 songs.
Let me.
No, 2 songs per episode. If it's 8 episodes, that would be 16.
Math.
Okay.
Yeah, math. Literally.
Math.
The math is mathing.
8 times 2 is 16, bruh.
Wait, let me.
I did not know that.
Let me pull up the soundtrack.
VTR didn't know that.
Let's see. Here we go.
I don't even want to hear.
No. None of the. No. They haven't been released.
There's only 2 songs.
Yeah, just like they did with season 1. They released 2 songs, or just like they did for season 1. Because in season 1 they released "Poison" and "Happy Day in Hell" early. So they did the same thing, which is I'm not.
Poison was in the show. I forgot.
Yeah. Give me one second. I'm. It's taking a minute to. Okay, so we've got 20 songs.
20 songs. So that means there's not gonna be just 2 episodes per, or not 2 songs per episode.
So the only episodes songs we know that.
No, one episode could have 3. There could be 7 episodes with 3 songs and 1 episode with 2.
They've actually, some songs already have titles out. One of them is we already knew about "Has Been Guaranteed." That song came out. The second song is called "Once We Get Up There," and this had the V's voice actors listed, so it's for them. A song called "Like You" is there, which has, I see Alex Brightman's name. I don't know all the so this could be, no, if it's Alex Brightman, that's got to be Serpentious. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I forgot he played.
And then we've got a song called "Sarah's Confession." And then "Gravity," which is the other song that's officially been revealed already.
That's probably when she talks to.
And here's another thing that can give us some more theory crafting. They have all the other songs listed, but they're all depicted with emojis. They're not like, so here's this. So to not give away, not to give away what the song. No, to not give it away before it comes out. That makes sense.
I know, but let me pull up Spotify. I haven't actually looked at like the album thing.
So one of them is a snake, cherries, and a heart, which is gotta be the love song that Vizzy Pop confirmed between the duet between Cherry Bomb and Serpentious. So that's gotta be. This next one is a running emoji with a prayer emoji and a heart. My guess that's probably has something to do with Emily. That would be my guess. Then there is a TV, a old school microphone, and then a brain.
Vox versus Alistair for sure.
Something probably mind control type thing. You know, Vox has the ability to hypnotize people.
Oh, maybe Vox hypnotized Alistair. That's how he captures him, maybe.
Song 9 is definitely nifty.
Yeah, it's a broom.
That's just nifty.
Yeah, that's a nifty song.
It's a broom and a bug.
Then there's another one that's a old school microphone, an old school hat, and then a bone, which I'm guarantee that's probably a duet. No, this is a duet. This has got to be a duet between Rosie and Alistair. Gotta be.
Oh, Rosie.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Then the next one is a TV, a bicep, and 2 swords. This is probably a fight going on that involves Vox.
Oh.
And then there is a TV, fire, and then a storm. I have no idea what that song could be. Oh, but then
There's a lot of songs with Vox.
Well, yeah, they're the main villains of this season.
Look, they're putting my man to work, okay?
They are putting him to work.
They're putting him to work, and I'm okay with that.
I'm not.
The next one.
Why?
Isn't like
I'm
Vox?
pro Vox.
I was like, isn't Vox your favorite character?
Yeah, don't you want lots of songs with Vox in it?
Yeah.
Yes, I know, but I don't want him dying. These emojis are scaring me, man.
The next song is.
I know, but like the guy who plays him is kind of big, and he might have other things to do, bro.
I like Adam too.
A lot of these people are big, and they still make
Look at
time
that.
for this show.
Yeah, it's big. The show's big. I'm sure they're making baller money.
Next one is another TV, a crown, which I'm assuming that's probably related to Lucifer, probably, because king of everything, and then blood. Is this someone dying? Is this like someone in this song being killed? Like what? Like what is happening?
Wait, TV what?
TV, crown, and blood. A TV, a crown, and blood.
Oh shit!
Like a blood drop.
Oh shit! I'm
that
scared.
Could be either Lucifer or Charlie.
True. It could be Charlie too, possibly. Next is a heart, a champagne bottle, and piano keys. And I think I know exactly what this one is.
That is Angel.
No, it's not. I don't think so. I don't think so.
It has to be.
No, because there's another song that was confirmed that we're getting is to quote, a spicy love song between Charlie and Vaggie. I think that's that.
Oh. I don't know if I want to see that.
Nothing like Verbal Ace, right?
No, I don't think it's like that. But they described it as spicy. So, which the thing is, I'm gonna say that we actually need that because in season 1, their duet they had in the show was just a reprise of Charlie and Lucifer's song. I didn't like it. That was like their song, you know. Okay, next one is a dice. I can't tell what this other remote is. It slots? Yeah, it looks like a slot.
It's a gamble. Yeah, it's a
yeah, and money.
That's Husker then, probably.
Yeah, that's got to have something to do with Husker.
Yeah, definitely Husker. Definitely Husker, for sure.
So the next one is a red heart. The other emoji's blocked out for me, so it's the one in the middle of that. It's a blocked out. That one's blocked out for me.
It's either a green heart. I think it's a green heart and a purple heart.
I don't know if that
Green
could
heart,
be.
purple heart.
I don't know what that could be.
I think that's a green heart. Or it's a white heart. I think it's a white heart. It's hard to tell.
What are you guys looking on?
It's on Spotify.
But it's like, I don't know. I have to like hover over it and it kind of gives me a thing. So like a pinkish red heart. I think that's a white heart and a purple heart.
How are you guys seeing this?
Just,
Spotify.
Just search up the Hazbin Hotel Season 2 soundtrack.
You have to go to the Hazbin thing.
Yeah, just find the Hazbin Hotel Season 2 soundtrack.
You guys are on what?
Spotify.
Wait, look up Hazbin Hotel Season 2.
That's a gray heart.
It's something.
Wait.
That is definitely a gray heart.
That's
gray or white.
Maybe that's the Charlie and Vaggie song. Maybe.
It's gray. No, it's gray. Yep.
Vaggie's gray.
Yeah, cause think about it, right?
That makes sense.
Think about it. I don't think. Cause the red heart with the alcohol and then like piano, that gives more like Husker vibes because like classical, and I feel like he's into jazz and stuff.
No, Husker's Gambler, man. What are you talking about?
I know, but that could just be another song of his.
Yeah, true.
They could be doing a little silly, and then they go gambling.
All right, the next one is a TV, a star, and a shark. I know what the shark is because Vox has a shark. I know about that. Vox has a shark, and so I'm assuming it has something to do with him and his shark.
Random.
No, it's not random. That was a thing back in.
He loves his shark.
I can't see the emoji in the middle of number 18. What's the emoji in the middle of 18? I can't see it. It's blocked out.
That's an angel wing. That's an angel wing.
So Serpentious.
So snake. Sun. Yeah. So
probably something. Yeah. What's this? This last one. The emojis are blocked out for this one. The 19.
That's
an angel wing, a TV, and a.
It's like one of those
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. A TV and angel wings in a song. That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the last one is heart.
Like a heart.
And then I can't tell what
handshake.
What's that last emoji?
Talking or yelling?
It's something.
Talking or yelling or speaking?
It's probably what I'm taking from that is it's probably gonna be like the last song and the other one where they're all singing and.
Yeah, probably heaven and hell like being
together.
Like actually working together and stuff like that, not like enemies anymore. That's what I'm thinking. That is. By the way, speaking of which,
I'm excited for the Nifty song.
Oh,
I need the Nifty song.
Spirit and Toast, y'all remember this? When we were watching the finale in big screen, when freaking Nifty sang in the final song, y'all saw how much I freaked out. Nifty.
I need Nifty.
Nifty is like my favorite character.
Watching that fight scene together in big screen was so amazing. Like everybody was flipping out.
Well, see, this is kind of what I want to do.
See, what I need.
This is what I want to do in season. Obviously, the first 4 episodes, I'm going to be in Florida when they come out. I'm going to watch them talk show and worry. But before the second half of the season comes out, I'd like to rewatch those 4 episodes with everybody, even if they've already watched them. Rewatch them with y'all, and like I did for a lot of people. And then when all the rest of the episodes come out, we watch all those together. You know, the rest.
I'll be down.
But yeah, Toasty was gonna say something.
Give me a second. Okay, what I need, so I like the stories and stuff, right? The fighting, all that. But I'm gonna need some little, like, tidbits about the characters, like, how they die. What they do.
We already know that
I need some thrown in there.
We know that for most of them already. That's all, 90% of that's already confirmed.
But, like, they don't talk about it in the
Alistair
show.
died in a hunting. Alistair died in a hunting accident. Angel Dust died of overdose. Those are the only 2 I know.
I know, but we don't know it about all of them, though.
Those are the only 2 I know.
Yeah,
actually.
exactly. Like, we don't know how Nifty died. What did Nifty do?
You know what? I think I may have. I think I know what happened to Nifty. I've been thinking about this for a very, very long time. There was a story I read. I can't remember when, but basically there was a girl and she fell in love with this young man, and apparently there was I don't even know what it was. I don't even think there was even a romance between them. But she had seen the boy with another girl and she lost her mind.
Uh-oh.
You know what? I can believe that.
She killed both the boy and the girl and then committed suicide.
Oh, dang.
I could believe that, but except for the suicide part.
Well, in the story, she actually sets the building they were in on fire, killing them both.
Nifty is an obsessive person, and I think it's possibly like she probably killed someone she loved and everything, and all that and everything, and then
no, that's what I mean though.
I was saying, well, you're going off of it as a fan
She
fiction.
was jealous. Like what? This wasn't a fan fiction. This was an actual article that I read about a woman back in whatever.
Oh, it gave her the idea, yeah, of what Nifty could have died from.
Yeah, I'm just saying it could be like a similar situation. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that's actually how she died.
I've always like seen like Nifty like, oh, it's probably like a love thing. But like in my brain I'm like, but like was she a housewife, a maid? Like what was going on?
She had to have been a maid. She had to have been a maid.
Yeah. But she could housewife would also like
I don't know if you can really use that, because Angel Dust wasn't a porn star and everything in his life. He was part of the mob. So you can't take everything that they do in hell as like that's what they were in real life.
He was a part of a illegal industry. Kind of fits.
Yeah.
I'm also curious about like, this is like, where do their names come? Do they give themselves new names, or like, because like obviously we know Angel Dust's real name is Anthony. He's the only one we know their real name. I guarantee you, Alistair's name is not.
Okay, I think it kind of just comes from how they died somehow, because the thing about this Angel Dust, it's a term for a drug.
Yes, I know.
And he overdosed.
Okay, but then how?
And what would Serpentius have died from?
Yeah,
what happened to Serpentius? What bro do?
Bit by a snake and poisoned by a snake.
Maybe he exploded from one of his inventions.
No. I think VizzyPop did confirm this in a live stream way back when. I think Serpentius died of disease. Because the era.
That would make sense for the time period.
Yeah.
I don't think he died from anything like crazy.
They said Huskers was probably alcohol-related issues such as liver failure.
That's possible.
Yeah.
That's
possible.
Also
theorized he had drowned himself. The character was in his. Yeah.
What happened to Vox? What?
Well.
Because I know he died around 50s or 60s.
Well,
I know you had this argument before.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of keep in mind, Sinner's appearance.
Like he was electrocuted to death.
Well, Sinner's appearance factor in a lot into how they died. So.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So
I think Vox has
He died in the 1950s as a TV host in an on-set accident, likely due to a television falling on him or a similar electrocution-related incident.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about.
Here's the thing with Nifty, for an example, a reason she might have one eye, maybe during her death, something caused a stab out an eye or something like that. I mean, that's why Nifty has one eye. That could be something.
She killed herself.
Yeah.
She died by a sewing needle.
Why does that sound familiar?
Just got stabbed in the eye with a sewing needle.
Then I'm curious. So, Alistair's makes sense, his design and everything, because he's like got deer stuff and he was killed in a hunting accident. So that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Wait, but then if Angel died from an overdose, what about his design? He's a spider.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because he was a part of the mob. The mob is a web of like criminal activity.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
And the rest of his family is spiders.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
I know we're probably.
So that would make very much sense because.
I know we're probably.
His siblings are spiders as well.
I know we're probably not going to see this in season 2. I really want to see Angel Dust's more of her Angel Dust's sister. I know we only saw her in the background in season 1, but I want to see more of her.
We
That'd be
might. We might
great.
see her in season 2.
Well, think of this. What if Serpentius, at some point when he's there, runs into Molly and actually talks to her about Angel?
My thing, I
Or no?
have a feeling that Serpentius is probably not allowed to talk about. Like, they're probably like Sarah's probably gonna be like on him, like when they first like you cannot bring up hell or any of that or what goes on down there or blah.
That or like he could recognize her and like realize who she is.
Yeah.
Maybe ask Emily about it.
Resemblances. Okay.
Ask Emily about it, maybe.
Yeah.
That would make a lot of sense. Dude, I'm excited. We only have like less than 2 days.
I
till
wonder
this show
what would
comes
make
out.
Angel's sister be in heaven.
Because I don't think she was. I don't think she was involved.
I mean,
in the
she's a
mafia.
spider as well, so she was involved.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
But she was related.
What? One thing that most
related.
people.
And why would she
Yeah.
still be a spider?
Because I don't think.
Because she
we
still
saw
comes
humans.
from a family of mobsters.
But
Yeah.
we've seen humans in heaven.
No, none of they call them winners up there. None of them have like a really human design, really, besides like the ones that are like from
Yeah.
actual biblical stuff. The only ones that have it had that. Most of them are like
Yeah.
furries and stuff like that.
I could have sworn I saw a few of them.
But no, she would still look like a spider because she's technically still like in a family that are mobsters.
And I don't know if
she's not a part of it.
And I don't know if the form stuff works the same way with heaven as it does with hell. I don't know if that's ever been confirmed or not. But here's the thing: a lot of how I think she died. I think and this is probably why she might have the spider. I think she was probably killed accidentally in some gang activity, in some mobster activity or something like a drive-by or something like that.
Like she sacrificed herself for one of her family members.
I doubt it's that.
Huh?
Because I have the feeling. I have a feeling
didn't really get involved with that at the time.
And I also feel like Molly didn't even know of its existence.
She would have known. She would have known. Bro.
No, because I think Molly's
had to have known.
No, cause I think Molly is much younger than Angel. I think Molly was probably a kid. Molly was probably a kid when she died. Molly was probably a kid when she died.
And wouldn't she look younger?
She looks pretty young.
Kinda looks young.
She looks pretty young to me. She looks like she could be a teenager.
Okay, my question is though, when kids die in this universe, do they where do they go? Because they're kids.
Well, that's the thing. So that's the thing that was confused with me because I remember if you watch the scene and when the flashback to Baggy, really she's an exorcist. We see them chasing a child, and we see a bunch of children in Cannibal Town. But here's the thing: Cannibal Town is the only place we've seen kids that aren't hellborn in hell. So I don't know what the rules are, because like obviously if you're going off of actual, they would kids like that they'd go straight to heaven. But this I don't know what the rule is, and I want. I've never seen anything at a convention or anyone ask Vivzy that question. I need that question answered.
Well, isn't there a theory though that the cannibals in Cannibal Towns are actually sinners?
Are hellborn? I think
they're hellborn.
I think that is a theory that they're hellborn. Yes. So it is possible.
But also, why? First of all, why would Rosie be like, yeah, I'm gonna be an overlord, but I'm just gonna rule over hellborns?
Well, keep in mind, sinners are above hellborns.
True.
In the hierarchy of hell and everything. But well, basic hellborns, obviously.
One thing I never understood about Cannibal Town is that just all I'm guessing that's every sinner that did cannibal acts
I guess.
They have a whole little space for themselves.
Well, no, because there's a theory that all of Cannibal Town died at the same time. There's a theory about that.
I was reading on it.
So wait, okay. So it could have been like, I think, okay, which one wouldn't fully make sense because I think she's like from like the Victorian era, but it could have been like some type of cult town thing where they all ate people, including the kids, ate people.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
so that's why there's kids.
Reading up on it, there was an event that basically their tribe ran out of food, and they basically starved to death, and many of them died of diseases.
Is that a theory?
It's a tribe.
Wouldn't be a tribe though.
Yeah, because the era that it clearly shows that they're from.
They're like sophisticated like New Yorkers, bruh, from like 1800s. They're not a tribe.
Wait.
But my thing is like, I'm guessing in this world, like the rule that like kids, like young kids don't can just go to hell. I think that might be a different how it works in this world. That'd be an easier way to explain it than just being like, is like, oh, they are hellborn, but like I don't know. It's not said. I always thought.
I mean, we do have Camilla's daughters, but they're like teenagers though.
Which they've also probably died. They also died, and because like sinners can't reproduce. That is like a confirmed thing. Sinners cannot reproduce.
But was it confirmed that they're her actual daughters, or like she just took them in?
This is her daughters. That they don't say. I think they're her actual daughters. I think. But if they are her actual daughters, then I don't really know how that goes down.
Their story's confusing.
Yeah,
I can't even like figure out like what time era
I'm reading on it, and it's still confusing. They're like, the cannibal community was likely formed after the human town died of lack of food, causing them to turn on each other. Rosie and the rest of the cannibal colony are considered cinders because they died in. I don't know.
They probably are. They probably are sinners, but they probably are sinners, but I don't know. But here's the they have to be sinners because we see some of them die during the final battle, and you remember a line that Lute says in the first episode that says, Daddy gave you and your hellborn kind immunity from an angelic blade. And so if there were cannibals that were killed during the battle, then they wouldn't have been able to have been killed by an angelic weapon because they would have been hellborn.
Yeah.
So it's really complicated. I will say this, there has been a theory going around real quick that I saw. It's very small. It's just because of a picture in the background of a shot that was shown or something, that we may have our first official Hell of a Boss crossover in season 2. Not any major character.
But they can cross over now.
But the people was saying they saw a painting of Mammon in the background. So people are thinking we might see him. Because when I saw that money bag thing, that's what immediately reminded me of that in the song. I was like, wait a second, is he here? Like, is he here or?
Yeah, because the sins can go into Pride, right?
Yeah, the only thing, anyone can travel between the rings except for sinners. Sinners cannot travel between. They're stuck in Pride. They can't go into any other ring. which is interesting. I wonder if Charlie.
Yeah, I don't know why they went with that, because what's the point of having different rings for like greed and stuff if you're not gonna put the people who went to hell for greed in the ring of greed?
Yeah, I think that what they were trying to go for is like the different types of demons that are there are from different areas, because like gluttony is kind of the big thing where like hellhounds and stuff are from. The shark and fish ones are from greed. The imps are from wrath. Um, uh, I think there's like I think there's like probably whatever sheep ones are out there probably come from sloth. And
oh, you know what? The fish also could come from envy. I want to say envy.
That's very possible.
There was one. Wasn't there an eel?
Yeah, I think that the sharks specifically come from greed, though. Like the sharks do. Because, like, loan sharks, greed, money, makes sense. And everything.
Yeah.
Which you would think the leaders of each of the rings would have more representation of, like, but, like, Mammon's just a clown. He's not a shark or anything like that. He's a clown. But then you look at like
just randomly.
You look at Queen Bee and she's like a hellhound kind of look and everything. So that makes sense. And then you look at Satan, he has like the looks of an imp and everything. And then that brings a whole nother can of worms about the line that he has where Satan says he created imp kind. And Hell of a Boss, and that's a whole nother can of worms. And then he has that line about in the songs like long before the golden angels fall, which I obviously believe he's lying, because you see the look that Queen Bee and Ozzy give each other when he says that. Because I think that man is a massive liar, because he's not even supposed to be in charge like he is, but he only is because Lucifer's not around. Which I want to see that interaction, those two. I want to see that. I know we're probably not going to see it in season 2, but I want to see that. I said this a while back.
It was like, here's Satan, just rule the place.
He's like, hey, it's like, I'm gonna mess around with some ducks. You can be in charge. I'm gonna mess around with some ducks. I will say this. I think this is probably what we can leave this off on. It's more of an overall prediction thing. How would y'all want like an actual full-on crossover between the two shows to work?
I don't know.
I think personally it should be, if they're able to do it, it'd be an awesome thing for it to end both shows with a big crossover movie that puts both shows together and for one final hurrah for the franchise. I think that'd be the best way to do it.
Maybe. I feel like what they're mainly going to do is just put things in the background and make references and actually be able to say the names now.
I feel like they eventually have to actually cross over, though, at some point. Because
what are we talking about? Like, to get it like right now?
No, not right now. There has to be, because like there has to be acknowledged.
No, you don't hear what I'm saying. Anyway, for now, all we're gonna get is like maybe you see Blitz and Millie running in the background trying to kill someone or something like that. Like that's what we're gonna get for now. Little glimpses.
Because I feel like a big thing that's really important is like that whole extermination thing that happened, regardless of if the Hell of a Boss crew or Hellborn, I feel like all that happening and like they started not happening anymore kind of affects them too. Because like, I don't know, because like sinners and all that stuff, and then like with the shows existing now, like in the same world, they're able to acknowledge, like, what if like heaven finds out there's like a group of assassins going up and killing people?
Maybe.
Like that there's just interesting ideas there. There's like so much you can do there.
But the thing is, Do we know if they're taking place during the same time, though?
We know for a fact that the last episode of Hell of a Boss, Sinmas, takes place during season 2. Because you can see in the background, there's a shot in the trailer. There's a shot in the trailer where you can see heaven in the background. Not in the background. And there's a shot in the trailer that's where Sarah's putting like a kind of this. Sarah and some other angels are putting a barrier around heaven, and you can see that in the Sinmas episode, in the background.
Oh, okay.
So it shows that at least like.
I never actually noticed that.
Yeah, I didn't notice it either until someone pointed it out after the trailer came out.
After this episode, we'll have to look back and look.
I just watched it just now. I was on mute. I seen that what you were just talking about.
The Force.
I was just watching the trailer.
He went to go. Yes, he went to go do some research so he can talk more.
Yeah, I did, because I honestly didn't see the trailer. I didn't know it came out. I haven't even seen no snippets or nothing. So I went to watch it, and it was funny. I came back, I turned on my volume, and I just seen that as you were talking about it.
Yeah, because I think that's really, that's a neat thing. But obviously, I don't think they're gonna do any crazy full on crossover stuff anytime soon. No, they have to find an organic way to make. They have to find an organic way to make it work with the two characters, the two shows colliding, which I don't think there's really a way to do that right now when they're both doing their own stories. And Hell of a Boss is kind of a more smaller story, and then Hazbin is this big like world affecting the entire world type story, you know.
I feel like start doing is maybe bringing in the different sins.
Yeah, that's gonna be what's gonna happen first, definitely, because they have to, because like you forget Lucifer is one of the sins.
Yeah.
Because he's pride.
I'm so hyped.
We're gonna get Kesha back, y'all. We're gonna get Kesha.
No, we're not. No, we're not. She's been officially recast.
I need Kesha back. No.
Is
it the lady who does her voice pretty well, though?
The one who did the singing voice, yes. Because Kesha didn't do the singing voice.
Why they have to take away my girl Kesha, bruh?
It's not the first time.
More money.
It's not the first time they did it.
The reason she didn't sing is because her label wouldn't let her, so it could be that.
That makes sense.
Well, also, it's not the first time that we've got to remember Norman Reedus originally played Stryker, and he got recast. Which was a downgrade.
Which was a very bad choice of theirs.
They had no choice.
Took my man away, bro.
They had no choice. The dude had to focus on the Walking Dead, which I don't blame him. That's what he's famous for. Like, what am I gonna do? Go not work on the Walking Dead to work on this indie cartoon? Like, yeah, I don't blame Norman Reedus.
He had maybe like one other episode, like 1 or 2 other episodes with him in it.
Whatever makes him more money.
Well, obviously he's been working on The Walking Dead for freaking over